Did you like it? Baby, open. I used to always love birds or all the animal. So after I got Zaksee, I decided to find a home for it, and I could not find a home for my bird. So I bought him a home, 5 acres, and because I had a choice to take him to Amazon or bring Amazon here, so I brought Amazon to my bird. I've been working with animal all my life, but I started Zaksee at 2010. There is over 340 species of parrot, but we have many different kinds. We have hundreds of birds here. Unfortunately, we have to refuse many of them, and the reason is because they voted us the best in the country. I've been on many TV channels, and they wrote a book about us. People love the way we work with the animal and the place we made for them. So I get constantly people calling me and they ask me to take their bird. But unfortunately, because of financial reason, we cannot take every bird because many people don't understand that we're not a government facility, we're not supported by any government. The only people who are a sponsor or the member of Zaksee, they help us. And we have more bird than a sponsor. And that's one of the reasons we cannot take everybody bird. But there is always a lot of challenges when you get to the sanctuary. One of them is financial. Second of all, because we don't work with a domestic animal, all the birds we have are wild birds, and not everybody can work with them. Many of them, they've been abused. So when the birds been abused, they are more dangerous, and not everybody can touch them, and it's harder to work with them. And not many volunteers, when they come here, they don't realize that this bird already been abused and they are wild animals. So they are not touchable. It needs a special person to touch them. Unfortunately, because one of the reasons we are the best and everybody loves us, because we don't breed our bird here. And we don't sell our bird here. Unfortunately, many places, what they do is, in order to make money, they start breeding more birds, they put them in small cages, and that's unfortunately very bad excuse, because we have a breeder that legally they breed, and then we have a rescue that's supposed to rescue, but supposed to be sanctuary, and what they do is they breed more just to put them in cages, and that is not something we do here. I was looking for a place to place my birds in it. I was looking for a sanctuary, and I could not find a true sanctuary that is affordable for people, for everybody. And they keep the bird outside, it looked like jungle. So hey, I said, I'm gonna build them a jungle for them, and that's what I came up with this. What we do here is, when we take a bird, first couple of months they gotta be separated until they acclimate and they get used to the place. And then we gotta check their medical, send them to the vet, make sure they're okay. After that, what we try to do is we try to send them to the cage that their own kind they're there, and we see how they react. If everything works out well, then we keep them there. If it didn't work out, then we have to decide to bring it out and build them their own aviary. We have escape artists here. Zaksee run away 15 times. You can see it on YouTube. We put it on Facebook. And he opened any door, but he comes back. We call him and he come back. Then we got other birds that here and there they escape. They are escape artists. But usually they don't go too far, and it's not going to happen often. In 10 years, we had maybe 10 of them. That Zaksee was number one, and then Ollie, and then Iznik. That we put it live on Facebook, and we put a video, and they just escape artists. They open the door and they come out and they say, okay, I want to be on jungle for a while. what we do here, one of the reasons we take volunteer, because number one, we try to educate them about the bird and learn about them, and they understand about how it works. And number two is because we are a non-profit charity and we don't breed, so we don't have a financial mean to hire employee to come and help us. That's one of the reasons I said when a rescue start breeding to make money to pay for the employee, they're not doing anything good. All they do is they add to the problem. So we don't want to add to the problem. That's why volunteer is very important. And we love our volunteer, and they come here and they have fun, and my bird have fun. Plus it doesn't put a financial burden on top of us. I have no problem with their legal breeder, that they have a license, they actually breed, and people go and buy birds. But my biggest problem is a rescue that very clearly said they don't breed, they don't put bird for adoption, and they just take a bird, put it in breeding facility, or sell it 2 weeks later, just to pay for their employee. That made me very sick. And as soon as I find out, I told them, and they wanted me to breed for them, so I can make $500,000 a year like them. I said, no, you are very wrong. I love the bird. And that's what I do. I'm not here to breed more birds, and that's why they hate me. But I don't care what they feel and what they say. I do what I do best, saving the animals. As of now, unfortunately, this place used to be very, very beautiful. And a couple of years ago, the hurricane damaged a lot of our cages, big aviary, and the damage was over $50,000. Because we lost many cages. Now we have to rebuild all those cages, but the money is not there. So as soon as we get the money, and I said we don't have a big money coming, but if we can find out, or if we get some money, we love to build those cages back, aviary back, because many of our birds are in the small cages. And the other thing is we have many drop-off birds that they drop out at my gate. And when they come here, we have to build cage for them, but we love to put them in an aviary. And we are looking for a sponsor, somebody to sponsor them, so we can have enough money, not only to pay for the food, vet bill, toys, we also able to build them an aviary. So if you know anybody, share it with your friends, say, hey, we need help. What's happening is many TV channels, they find us, and they come here, and they want to, because everybody talk about us, they know us all over country. And when people come and they see our reaction of the bird and the way we love bird, everybody want to bring a bird here. But unfortunately, many people financially cannot afford, or they don't want to commit for their bird. But many people, when they come here, they know how much we love the bird and they love us. Unfortunately, when the news come here, we just find out that many people, they know where we are, and they drop us more birds at our gate. And more people, they want to give us birds without sponsoring them. And I said, it's not very helpful if we want to take everybody bird. I said, that's why the news, when they came here and people talk to us, they find out that we are here, so we get more calls. But what we need is more a sponsor, or the people that they can help with their bird, because we don't mind to take a bird as long as they have a sponsor or people become members. The only time anybody come here to see the bird, if they sponsor their bird, because if they don't want to sponsor their bird, then we cannot give any information to them, because we got to find a home for them. Many of my birds, they need to have a new home, and the only reason is because it costs a lot of money to keep them. So if we cannot find a sponsor for them, we have no choice but to find a good home for them. We do have 2 vets that we take them to the vet. They are the best vet. and we have emergency there 7 days, 24 hours, and we take them there even if we want to, the vet comes here. Yeah, what we did, if you look at the big cages and you put yourself banana in it, all the cages, we like to have plant and we put banana and bamboo and fruit tree. So, and they chew the hell out of it, and that's what they feel they are at home. This is not, when you put the tree inside the cage, that means that's a big cage that you can put a bamboo tree or banana tree in it, because we don't use small cages that you cannot even put your finger in it. We put the 20-foot tree inside our cages. If you want to sponsor any of our birds, you are more than welcome. If you want to be a volunteer, if you can help us anyway, if you have any idea how to make the place better, to educate people about parrot, hey, we're always open. Send us an email to zaksee.com.